Am I still allowed to say Merry Christmas? I guess I am, so Merry Christmas! I wonder for how many more days I can, but today I will, so welcome! I wanted to ask, what did you get for Christmas for the gifts? Did you get any games? What did you get? I got, well, with my family, we basically tell each other what we want. So I wanted a hard drive, like 4 terabytes of storage, so that's what I got. I got some money. What else did I still didn't get a few things from my friends because I didn't see them yet, some of them. So I might get more, but so far so good for me, at least. What did you get? And welcome Legion Rise, Kaito, both mods are here. More members are coming, like Lemon. Tell me, what did you get for Christmas for gifts? Did you get anything? Did you get any games? No games. Is the spoiler still private? Did I not release it? Wait. I think I released it. But I didn't check, so let me double check. Oh, it's still private. Sorry for that. Very sorry for that. Well, sometimes I forget, so it is now public. So yeah, this time I forget. I released it, but made it private. So it is released now. You can see it. And it is not Purple Red Redemption. I can tell you that. So much for that. So if you want to see it, I already gave a link a little bit up in the chat. Maybe you can't see it, but maybe it's too late. But let me put it into chat anyways. Some of you want to know, so I'll put it into chat so you don't have to say it here in the chat, okay? Darth Vicious, welcome! Haven't seen you for a while. Good Boxing Day afternoon, folks. Who's boxing who? Is it MMA or just boxing? Yes. I did manage like a 15 minutes ago that I released spoiler, yet I didn't made it I didn't made it public, private. Can we predict AAA today? Not for tomorrow's game, so we're gonna be predicting AAA on 30th. So on Tuesday we're gonna be predicting AAA. Because based on the games that we got last year's, there's no chance for AAA for tomorrow, because you can see these games were free last year's, doing the exact date, 27th of December. None of these are AAA. The biggest game is probably Hot Wheels Unleashed, which we got last year, but most of these indie game. But to that later. Today's game will be out of these. Let me think. Is it going to be... Yeah, we got very different games each time on 26. So 26 is very unpredictable. That's why we didn't get it correct in our ideas yesterday. But nothing will stop us to keep on trying. Hey Michal, what's up? How many years experience do you have in web development? I do not develop websites. I build them with using WordPress. And I do it like for about 9 years, I believe. 9 years. I build websites with WordPress. I do not develop it from scratch. Yeah. One more time, sorry for the spoiler. That's it's Bob's. It's Bob's fault. Wanted to say it's mine, but we can put all our blame to Bob. So once anybody asks you if it was your fault, no. Say that was Bob's fault. It was Bob's fault that we didn't release the spoiler today. And he was late also. 8 minutes later than usual. Yes. And today's game is not a repeat. I will slowly start to spoil it, but without actually telling you what the game is. Today's game, not a repeat. I don't think it was free anyway. Make sure to check if you have Disco Elysium, a game of the year 2019, I believe, from IGN, many more efforts. Oh, I didn't get it. Whew. Whew, that was close. I almost missed game of the year. You don't want to do that. Even if you think you're not gonna ever play it? Maybe someday you're gonna give your gaming library to your partner, to your wife. Maybe she'll like to play it. You never know. Maybe to your kid as a retro game. This is I was just thinking about retro games. Let's talk about it. Retro games. If you say retro games, you probably like imagine. Let's see what Google actually imagines. Retro game. We have still 10 minutes, so we can talk about anything I want. So if you talk about retro games, yeah, it's like Mario, Pac-Man, very pixelated games. But if you said a retro game like 20 years ago, it was still the same games. So I wonder, in another 20 years, the games today should be future retro games, right? But it seems like retro games still stay in the same kind of year, even though we're progressing in the years, if you know what I mean. So that's a little bit weird. In 50 years, when we get like GTA 8, is the retro game is still going to be just Mario, Pac-Man, and games like that, pixelated, or is it going to shift? What do you think about it? I wonder. Kahano says, I love retro games. Yes, but what do you mean by retro game? Which retro games do you love? What is retro game to you? Because some people, they've been just born and they don't know what's retro game. So which retro games do you think it's a good recommendation, for example? Camera glitch? I don't see camera glitch. No, that's not glitch. That's just the snow. If you see the particles, that's snow. That's Christmas. So you think of Mario. Looks like retro is retro. Thank you for the explanation. Retro is retro. Mario games, okay, it's more like it. Tetris, definitely. Michal, how is it in Prague? Very cold, like -3. No snow, unfortunately. It looks much more fairy tale with the snow. No snow, just cold. Deadly cold. That's a nice explanation. From Panos Floor Corner. After 5 years, the Dead Space from PlayStation 3 is a retro game. So is PlayStation 3 now considered retro games? I feel like not. I feel like definitely like a Game Boy, like old PCs, maybe PlayStation 1 is considered retro. I'm not sure if PlayStation 2 is considered retro. Somebody says, dumb topic, pick a better one. Doom 64 is, yeah, Doom, I would say it's retro. Caleb, no collab. You will see Caleb tomorrow. We're gonna actually switch, and that's why I have a poll for you. If you like more Caleb, that's the other guy, or Michal, that's this guy. You will see Caleb tomorrow. I think he said he's not watching today, so it's fine if you like prefer me. It's totally fine. He will not know. He will never know. Wait, is he in the chat? No, I don't think he's in the chat. So it's safe. Of course, I didn't want it to be that evil. So you can choose for me to be evil, and I see already 70% of you. The choice is that, yeah, my question is too evil. I agree. Sometimes it's fun to be a little bit evil, you know. Kawakler says, I like Mike better. Caleb is too weenie. Well, we're both unique and different people like different things, so that's fine. Dartvisio says, to my retro question, everything up to Nintendo 64 is retro. Maybe Dreamcast now too. Yes, that's a good idea. I think I would agree with that. Could the 10th game be Terraria? No, we already know the next game. You don't know it. Maybe you haven't seen the spoiler. It's okay, you'll know in a few minutes. In like 7 minutes. For people who just arrived, let me remind you that you have 7 minutes to claim Disco Elysium, a game of the year. I was never free on Epic before, and in 6 minutes it's gonna be. And now it's maybe not even found on Epic, so maybe you're too late. I think it is. That is. So, Duck Hunt is retro. Even somebody who said it. Unreal Engine Unreal Tournament as well. Is Unreal, I guess the first one, yeah. New game unlocked, not yet. Where's the 10th game? Well, 10th game is unlocking in 5 minutes. More members, pro hack. Okay, let me close the question about the retro games with this question. Is GTA 1 retro? Or until which GTA is retro? Like GTA 1 and 2, if you don't know, it's very pixelated top down. GTA 3 is like a boom 3D breakthrough. So is what GTA is retro, if any? And I won't tell you what I think because I think that would shift the answers. So you say yes, yes, yes. Okay, I want to know which. Okay, so you say GTA 1, first one is retro. Okay, I agree. But is the second one retro? Is the third one retro? Markovic asks, Michal, are you secretly Bob? Well, it's a secret, so I can't tell. And if I would be Bob, do you think I would answer yes? Do you really think so? So it is impossible for me to answer correctly, because if I say no, then I might be an imposter still, because it would be secret. So no, I'm not. But this answer doesn't help you, does it? According to you, what is retro game? Okay, I'm gonna tell you soon after I read few comments. All up to GTA Vice City counts as Vice City 2 is a retro. GTA Definitive Edition, which for someone Witcher 3 is retro? Really? Vice City retro, okay. It seems like up to Vice City for you guys it's retro. Yeah, I still consider retro just GTA 1, GTA 2. I don't consider third one retro. I don't know why. Maybe because it's 3D graphics. Ah, I see the camera is glitching a little bit. But I can't do anything about it right now because, you know, if I tweak the cable, will be off for more than just 2 seconds every 5 times. So please bear with it. And 3 more minutes before we see the next game. Then I'm going to show you what else is free on Steam. I'm going to also show you what you can buy on Steam because there's a winter sale and you keep asking about games that should be free during Christmas. We know that they're not going to be free during Christmas this year. So I'm going to tell you which one you can buy and where. And then we're going to go to the usual of me asking who's colorblind like me, guessing based on the color what game is next, and also based on the previous year, which is here, games that has been free before. This is today's game, very different game where we could not expected that each game is very different, but for the next game it might be a bit easier, but more to that a little bit later. And Astro Josh, welcome. We'll get Mario, somebody says. Mikhal's Purple, yeah, we're gonna guess today's with Mikhal's Purple. I'm gonna even show you if the next game that you're gonna see in 2 minutes has any purple Mikhal's Purple. It's got Mikhal's Purple. I'll show you. I like you because of your accent. Well, that's racist. But still, thank you for that. Sorry for the video glitching. It glitches like for 2 seconds every like 3 minutes. Can't do anything about it. Mikhal's Purple hasn't been in the last games. It has. Disco Elysium, you can see purple right here in this corner. So not a lot of purple, but there's some. But I agree, very minimalistic purple in the last games. So it seems more random, I have to agree. But we're having fun to guessing Mikhal's Purple, and it's kind of like almost a meme now, so I'm gonna still go with it. Racing games when? We got racing games very rarely, so like once a year. And I don't remember if we got one this year. So if we did not, maybe it's time to give one. It's Chesel ask Michal, which game do you consider good games? What games do you prefer to play? I prefer Japanese-made games. Not only JRPGs, but games like Resident Evil, Dark Souls, Final Fantasy. Yeah, I can list a lot of Japanese-made games, but I like some American game as well. I can't just think of any right now. Maybe you help me. I like GTA. That's American, right? I didn't like it at the beginning when I played it the first time. Is there anyone who didn't like GTA 5? First 2 hours in the game. I did not like it, I quit it, but then when it was free from Epic, I played it again, and then like after another 5 hours, I loved it. But first 2 hours, not so much. Is there anyone like me? And the next game is We Were Here Together. And I've been telling you that each Christmas we're getting at least one game that is focused on co-op. I told you even yesterday, but we did not find the game because it doesn't have a lot of Michal's Purple. It has a very limited one. If I click on it, I'll show you where it is. Because, yeah, you can tell me then I am colorblinded. Again, it was never free before. We're gonna explore the game. It is, yeah, it's cheap, but we were expecting a much cheaper game today. Co-op only, no single player. And I see where's the I'll show you where's the purple. There it is. Purple, you see? Michal's Purple at least. That's where it is. So always on Epic there's some kind of purple. So we're here together, and since we're here together, let me tell you about the game. That I'm going to tell you more games that are free, mostly on Steam. Then I'm going to show you the games that are best to buy on sale, and then we're going to guessing the next game, okay? So this game is about exploring the frozen wastes. Misfortune strikes once again. Through the fierce blizzard, a flare lights the sky. Michal Purple's lights, of course, followed by a cry for help from Caleb over the radio. Broken, dying, no one else can come to their rescue. Can we make it back together? Oh, this is like a perfect game. Since we just get, thanks to you guys, we got a laptop, and this would be perfect game to play together. I need to talk with Caleb if we should play it together on the live stream, because we'll be together in a few days. Tomorrow it will be Caleb's turn, because we're taking turns now. But anyway, this game has been released 2019. We're getting a lot of games from 2019, but still might be coincidence. Very positive reviews, almost for 5,000. And is it from a creator which we get more games from, I wonder? So let me check. They have only few games, and all of them are called We Were Here, basically, yeah. That's funny, I didn't know. And look, pretty good sale on the newest one. We Were Here Expedition. The friendship is only $2. Well, usually $4, okay. So it's really not that expensive game, which is good. And this Epic does quite often, I don't know why they do it, but when we get a game from the franchise, it's usually not the first one. You can see it here. They have a 5 game in the series, yet they decided to give the 3rd one in the series. Why? Why? I don't know why. If anybody knows why, tell me. I would like to know. Okay, what else is free everywhere? Well, on here, the immemorial order, it's hard for me to pronounce, 3rd-person game. First one with positive reviews from 2024. Looks decent. Characters there. And the second one also, Sisters of Darkness. Both of these games are free. Not on Steam. On Steam, it's almost free, like $1. But on itch.io, both, it's free. This means that you're not going to claim the game on Steam, but you'll just download it, and as long as you have it on your PC, you'll be able to play it. But I have more for you. Saga of the Moon Priestess is a game with classic top-down, so I guess like a retro. We were talking about retro. This looks very retro. And it's an action-adventure inspired by 8-bit and 16-bit classics, so it's like Zelda, like first Zelda. Games like those. Mostly positive from 2024, and it is free on itch.io. Once again, for limited time. Sorry, maybe it's not free anymore. It says, well, wait, let me refresh. It says on sale. So maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I was too late. It was free yesterday. Okay, so I'll take that back. Not free anymore. Not on Steam? No. Anyway, this one is free, right? This one is free on Steam. This one is on Steam. You have still 4 days to claim it. If anybody here remember a retro PC game, Prehistoric, is there anyone who remembers that? It looks exactly like that, but 3D. Prehistoric was called. There was the first one and the second one. So Cayman World, Mountains of Unga Bunga. A retro-inspired platformer, exactly. Mostly positive. I'll give you a link so you can go and get it. Only in 3D, yes. Somebody remembers somehow? Is Steam giving free games? Yeah, they are. More during Christmas, but more games like those. I think the biggest game they ever gave was Ark Survival Evolved. That was once free, like 3 years ago. Do I have more games for you? I know, but I wanted to talk to you about... No. About Steam Sale. There's a Winter's Tale, and you keep asking about Detroit Become Human to be free from Epic. Not totally impossible, but also if it's not free on 31st, probably not going to be free. So you might as well buy it on Steam because it's just €4. It might be cheaper even in your country, and if you're not sure that you will like it or that you can run it well because very good graphics, try a demo. Try it before you buy. Or you keep asking about The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. It's one of the most famous non-JRPG RPGs, and it's just $3 or euros right now. So go and buy it because this is not going to be free. I'll tell you what. It's from CD Projekt Red, and you might not know this, but GOG, Good Old Games, is owned by CD Projekt. So if they would give Witcher free, any of them, it would be on GOG. In fact, in past they gave the first one for totally free on their store. That's why it's not going to be free on Epic. So you're safe with buying it on Steam. And yeah, let's go, and I'll answer a few more questions, and then we're gonna go and guess the next game, okay? I should also claim this because tomorrow it's Caleb's time to stream, so I might forget. Witcher 3 Complete Edition is the best. That one is on Steam like for $10. Fury Classes ask, Yo Michal, what about Control? Well, control yourself. That's all I can say. And Kaito finally got The Witcher 3 on Steam. Really good game. Glad to hear. Black Myth Wukong for 31st? Why do you think so? Is there any Michal's Purple? Well, we're not guessing 31st. We're gonna now go and guess the 11th game out of 17. If there's somehow no game that you liked so far. Let me just change the poll because I have a poll if you are satisfied with today's game. So there it is. And actually few more people clicked on that they like me more in the stream than Caleb. But of course that's because I'm in the stream right now. If we would do the same poll tomorrow, probably Caleb would win. So 11th game, and we're gonna still get like basically 1 week of free games every single day. So this is not the end, this is not the beginning, this is not the 50%, this is like 60% in the 65% in the event. So we're guessing tomorrow's game, and you can see in past we got Night in the Woods, which is an indie game, Mage of Mystralia, very indie, Severed Steel, so indie, Cursed Golf, so indie, and this is the only one that is not indie. So the best, safest choice this time. I don't want to hear a single AAA for tomorrow. And even if I see it in the chat, I will ignore it. I will not put it on the list today. The good news is that so far we're not getting that many repeats. That is very surprising. So as usual, I'm gonna list both repeats and not repeats. Yesterday, actually, I told you that I'm not doing repeats, and it turns out to be correct because today's game is not a repeat. So well done for that. Let me put it there. Can I just put it there? Thank you. So not a repeat. We were correct about that, at least, if we were correct about something. So tomorrow, I'm afraid it can be repeat. Doesn't have to be. So let's focus on indie games that has not been free like 3 times or 2 times, and repeats and not repeats. It doesn't necessarily have to have the Michael's purple because it's sad to say, but Epics is a little bit Bob's an idiot. I think that explains it all. So, just random unknown guy ask, why you look like Messi? Why Messi looks like me? That's my question. Okay, tomorrow will be indie and repeat. That's possible. Indie repeat is possible. I don't think even AAA repeat. So no AAA games, probably no even AA games. Even Hot Wheels Unleashed. Maybe AA, but let's focus on indie games. Repeat or not a repeat. Yo, Michal, where's the purple at this cover? Well, I showed you, you were not here. There's a purple. There it is. Purple. Ah, camera is stuck. Come on. And it's not coming back. Okay, let me fix it. I need to... okay, bear with me. I'll fix it. At least it's not gonna be glitching anymore. I need to kill the app and open it again. So bear with me a little bit. You can tell me about my voice if you like my voice, because now you can't see me. So maybe I'm naked now and you would never know. But that would be like more like Caleb's specialty. So where it is? So Lumina app, that's what I'm streaming with. So I'll close it. And now I'll open it again. And hopefully the magic will happen. Let's see. If not, then we'll go in dark, just like in the old ages. And it's back. Well, wasn't that bad, was it? Let me just tilt it a little bit. Yeah. Well, fixed. Okay, now we can focus. Okay, focus, guys. You see the games that were free last year. So, tell me, what's the tomorrow's game? Game codes. I don't have any game codes today. If people have them, put it in the chat. Yes, key time. What you meant by Caleb's specialty? Well, he has many specialties. You might see some of his specialties tomorrow because he'll be live streaming tomorrow. The Invisible Mic. Yes, that's me. That's not the next game. A small game. I've been repeating this game for like 3 days straight. Oh. It's a game? The game is called Oh? You're trolling me, are you? Well, if you're not trolling, then... Oh! It is a game! You were not trolling. And I see Michael's purple. Oh, the game is all purple. Okay. Finished. This is the next game. Bye-bye. No, so far we did not guess a single game so far. But that doesn't stop us, right? That doesn't stop us. That definitely looks like the next game to me. Definitely. Is it listed on Epic? If it's not, that's okay. I forgot to tell you that there's a page now on Epic that you see the mobile games. That's nice. I didn't know about it. I think that's a new feature. Anyway, Oh is not listed on Epic. Oh! But it would be perfect. So, good find. If you said it like 3 times already, you said it at the wrong time because O would be too small for Christmas game. But this is not Christmas anymore. Even I said Merry Christmas at the beginning of this stream. Tell me more, and tell me why. So, there's some logic. Harsha says we got 1 horror game, 1 AAA RPG, and best small games. Now we got co-op. Ah, I thought you were gonna tell me what's the next game. You're just saying what we got so far. But it's nice to like say to ourselves what we get so far. Michal, what are the chances of getting? Well, sorry, no answering AAA games today. Why purple? Why not? Have you seen the clues? It's all purple. Let me go back. If I can, maybe too many people are claiming this game. All purple because the clue is purple. In past, yeah, the past is in the past. Maybe the color doesn't matter. So no, it doesn't have to be so much purple. Raji, I think so. Is it on sale? Let's check. It's definitely listed. There's a base game. There's even a DLC. Okay. It's on sale. So no, not games are on sale. Terraria is too big for tomorrow game, even though it is indie, but too big for tomorrow. Game codes, no game codes. Okay. Michal, seems we didn't get yet some 2K games right. You're correct. But if you saw our prediction, you thought we mentioned one 2K game at least. That is Mafia 2, but not for tomorrow game. We're guessing to tomorrow's game. Slay the Spire. Okay, there's some indie popular game. It is not listed on Epic. How old is it? It's probably very good price on sale right now. From 2019, another game from 2019. Not, well, I can see Michal's purple a little bit, not so much. So, thank you. I'll put it on the list. That's a good guess. I want to hear more. Gris, one of the winner. Oh yeah, maybe this is something to focus on, because we got Game Awards winners this time. I should check if the game that we got today got some award. Gris. Where's the Gris? Maybe not listed on Epic. Is it not listed on Epic? 2018, definitely. Cheap game now. Let's double check on Epic. Don't think it's there. It's here, but that means it's not listed. Great, very good. It would be more probably if the game was listed, because so far only one game was not listed before it went free from Epic. But it's a good guess, so I'm gonna list it. So let's put it as games listed and not listed on Epic. Was O listed? I already forgot, let me double check. Oh, it was not listed, so far we get not listed. How about finding a game that was listed? How about that? Diablo game is not indie, we're guessing indie game. Souls game, which Souls game? Turbo Overkill, it's purple and it's not on sale. Okay, let me check. I don't think I'm familiar with the game. Turbo Overkill. Let's check on Epic first. And it's searching. Okay, it's taking too long. Turbo Overkill. Okay. It does exist. Quite purple. Overwhelming positive. 2023. Fits very well. Very well found. The whole game is very purple. That would be such a great fit. Is it on Epic? Epic's not working. Everybody's claiming that today's game. Ah, there it is. Wait, is it on sale? Not on sale. So this is the first game I give it highest chances because it's listed but not on sale. Very purple, very indie. Good one. Ark Survival Ascent, no, that's not an indie game. Hollow Knight, too big. Yeah, that's an indie game, but too big for tomorrow game. Now, before 31st, let's face it. Let's look at it from the past. Did we get big games? 28, decent, not a AAA games. 29th, lowest games, most of the, even though Dishonored, there's one. Because for some games that would be the last games. Yeah, for 2022 that was the last game. So yeah, before 31st, do not expect a big game. Do not expect AAA. If it would be AAA, it would be only repeat. So better not expect impossible. Better expect possible. That's what Michal the Purple said. Kingdom 2 Crowns is purple. Yeah, Kingdom 2 Crowns. If it's not on sale, because that was free from Epic, it's a great game. There's even sequels. I mean, not exact sequels. Kind of weird way. It's very unique. Kingdom 2. I know it's listed. Not Kingdom 2 Crowns. It was called a different way. Kingdom something else. It's listed. Help me. It sold something. The first one. It was free from Epic. What is it called? Grime. It's a good guess. If it's not on sale. I repeat. Grime. Yeah. Very purple. Needs to be on our list. Repeat. Makes sense. Let's put it there. Katana Zero. Okay, let's check it. Also indie games. Also good guess if it's not on sale. Okay. Overclicked. Hey Michal, was fundraiser not turned today? Let me check it. I might have forget it. Let me check it quickly. Fundraiser, because I need to do it manually for all the live streams because we don't have the live streams set it yet. So let me check it. Giving and editing and you're right, it was not. It is now on. I made it on. So if you refresh, you should see it. Thank you for reminding. So Katana Zero is not listed, but I think that's a good guess. It's very purple. So that's 50% guarantee already. Alright. Very positive. 2020. That's just soundtrack. But yeah, definitely should be on our list in this way. Trinity Fusion. What's the game? I don't know the game. But I don't know the games. Very purple. Quite similar. Very positive 2023. Is it listed on Epic? I wonder. Let's check. Trinity Fusion. It is. Okay. Is it on sale though? It is not. Very good find. Very good find. Like it. This kind of games, yeah, let's face it. No AAA games before 31st, that's what I think. But somebody just dropped Fallout on GOG, so you can go and claim it. Celeste was free too many times already. At least twice. Simon the Soccer Origins. Let's check it. That's an adventure. We got few adventures from Epic, very purple. Okay. But 2025, so because of that now. It's just released 2 months ago. Hall of the Torment. By the way, I find this useful even though we did not get anything. Thanks to you, we are actually discovering games. And right now on Winter Sale on Epic, we might discover a game that it actually looks nice and maybe I just found the next game. Randomly, Cozy Space Survivors from 2024. There's some purple in it. Actually, I'm putting it on the list. So random, but yeah. I was looking for a different game, but I didn't find it. So actually, found a random game. I'm just putting it there, just for fun. Interior Drift. Let's check that. Quite purple, racing game, not impossible. It would be nice to get more racing games from Epic, but somehow we're getting only a few. But we did get one drift game, like top-down drift. It is even listed. Okay, is it on sale? Not on sale. Okay, nice. Like it. Good find, good find. Putting it topper on the list, definitely. Horizon Chase Turbo. Repeat. Yeah, it was repeated twice. Once during Christmas, so not the first one. Second one can be, but not tomorrow. Not tomorrow. Somebody says it's trash. Well, we're guessing indie games. Indie games are not trash. Indie games are games that are not of a big made with minions, made with just fans. So, but maybe same good as in gameplay, maybe lower in graphics. It depends. Michal, what about Thronefall? Well, I need to check it. I'm not sure if I'm familiar with it. Thronefall. Oh, okay. I am familiar with it. Overwhelming positive. Year old. With I see Michal's purple, not exact purple, but Michal's purple, yeah. And it's listed on Epic. That's a good find, definitely a game like or award-winning PC game. Look at that! Suddenly we're putting it first on the list because this year we're getting. I'm not sure if maybe we should go back and actually check if today's game got any award, because this game's got a lot. So suddenly putting it very up. Very good find. So let me Google it. Game award. Did it get any game award? Yes, Editor's Choice of Best Co-op. Another game with awards. So maybe that's a clue. A game with awards, because remember the very first clue from Epic? There was a game award. So maybe it's not totally random. We're guessing only indie games. Ah, you're saying 31st. Okay. Keep saying 31st, but we're guessing indie games, okay? They loved. Jack says they love award winners. Well, everybody likes that. And it's not always that the game got awards, but it's not always popular, because what critics likes as games can be sometimes different what like actual normal gamers like. So sometimes these award-winning games, they get more exposure because they got some awards, but they're not always like that famous. Like this game that we got today, I never heard about it before. It got awards, I never heard about it, and it doesn't have that many. Well, 5,000 reviews is decent, but for the game that got awards, maybe not that. So Kingdom New Lands, you saved me. I wanted that. Thank you. Yes, thank you. Was free before. Is it on sale? Not on sale. You can see some Michal's purple there, so needs to be on our list. Even though it's a repeat, it needs to be on our list. Okay, I'll get one more. Severed Steel now. I'll show you why. Because Severed Steel was free 2022. They would not give the same game on the exact same day, even though 3 years later. Lost Castle, maybe. Let's check it. Lost Castle. Okay, we're guessing just one more game. Lost Castle 2. Lost Castle first we got. Lost Castle 2. We might get over time, definitely. I would say even during this Christmas, even Lost Castle 2. Because it's an indie game, 1 year old, online co-op. But to be fair, Lost Castle 1, probably more likely. Let's check if it's on Epic. Both listed. Well, first one is. Let's see, even an add-on. Not on sale. So this is the last game we're gonna put on the list. And let's look on the final list of today. So, Thronefall, game with the award. Turbo Overkill, Graham was a repeat. Trinity Fusion in Kingdom New Lands, that's a repeat. And Lost Castle is a repeat. So we have 3 repeats of the games that are listed, but not on sale. Then we have, I would love if the game, just for the title, was free tomorrow. Then I could say, oh, we knew. But we'll see. We'll see about it. But Saying a lot of buts. Well, I'll stop the buts because tomorrow is Caleb here. So please come prepared with your brains again. He will need your help to guess more indie games for tomorrow. And you can still dream big for 31st. Just don't expect anything big before that, but we'll be here still every single day. So as Legion Ride says, please subscribe to us because we're getting so close to, well, 100 and 1,000 just left from 100k. Can we do it this year? If we can, it's gonna be thanks to you. And I hope you have a wonderful evening, day, food, life, and I'll see you in 2 days, but you will see Caleb in less than 24 hours. So, Michal out and pants on. Bye!